I've seen many bad things in my life. Nothing scares me anymore.
Well, first of all, allow me to introduce my new character, Phrygian. Second of all, today we're going to talk about rigging. What is rigging? So in 3D animation, there's a lot of processes, but there are basically four main pillars, which are modeling, texturing, rigging, and of course, animation. In modeling, you create the 3D geometry. In texturing, you give it colors, you give it textures, basically optical properties. In rigging, you create a control system that is used to manipulate the 3D geometry. And in animation, you use the rig in order to create the illusion of life. So we have an example here. This is a rig from Disney of the character Moana. As you guys can see, there's a bunch of controls on her face. Each control represents a section and controls a section of her face. So if you want to move the eyes, you want to move the mouth, you get to those controls and you move those, and those manipulate the 3D geometry. So that's Moana's rig, and I'm going to show you Phrygian's rig. This is Phrygian, and as you guys can clearly see, she is made up of 3D geometry, she's made up of polygons. Now, she's moving, she's doing actions, but what is allowing her to move? What is doing these actions? This rig is the thing that's moving her. The rig is the control system, and these controls manipulate the 3D geometry. So there's controls for the mouth, the eyes, and all the features on her face. In reality, animators control the rig, and the rig is the thing that controls the 3D geometry. So we use this to create the illusion of life. So for Phrygian's voice, I asked Nadir da Costa.
Hoje eu não tenho roteiro, mas como uma teacher tem de ser criativa, let's learn English with Shimamanda Ngozi.
Nadir da Costa has an Instagram page where she helps people learn English. And her voice and Phrygian's personality are a perfect match. So I had to ask her to do it. And I'd like to thank her for saying yes, and the result came out pretty good. So what's next? You have the rig. What are you gonna do next? Next we're gonna try to do something epic. And in this next video we're gonna try to speak a little bit about texturing and how we can use texturing to get some pretty cool results. Well, until next time, sayonara.